A really powerful way for you to start your day is simply to, as soon as you wake up, you either make an affirmation for your day or a prayer. That's literally it. If you do this as soon as you wake up, you'll start your day better than 99% of the whole population, right? Because every single one of them, they wake up and with the first thing that they do, what is it? They take their phone, they open their phone, or they take it off the charger and they go open social media, they open so like the dating apps, they play their stupid games on their phone as soon as you wake up. So what does it do for you? As soon as you wake up, you boost that dopamine inside of your head. Like your brain creates so much dopamine as soon as you wake up. And you create those cravings throughout the day, right? Because if the first thing that you do is spiking your dopamine as soon as you wake up, it's like, how can you expect then to have the battery, the mental clarity and the focus to actually work on what needs to be done, right? It's like it's impossible. Imagine yourself as a battery. If the first thing that you do as soon as you wake up is drain that battery, when it's time to work, there's no more energy left, and that battery it's drained. It's impossible. But if you start your day right, as soon as you wake up, you either make a prayer, you either pray, or if you don't have faith, if you're not that religious, you make an affirmation. Both of those, they provide the exact same thing. So it all depends on your faith, right? If you have a lot of faith, do make a prayer, and if you don't, just make affirmations. And the reason why you want to be doing that is it starts your day right, the right way. Because imagine you have like a huge day in front of you. You need to do this, that, and that. And if you start your day by just grabbing your phone and fucking around, this, that, and that won't get accomplished. But if you start your day with a prayer or an affirmation, like let's say I'm gonna make an affirmation just to be clear. I need to do this, that, and that. Today, I need to do this. I'll crush this. Like I'll do this, it'll take me an hour, right? I know it will take me an hour. I have to crush this. I'll do this. It's gonna be fine. And then I'll do that. I'll do that. It's gonna take me 2 hours or an hour and a half. It's gonna take me an hour and a half, and I'm fine with that. I'm gonna crush it. It's fine. I know I have to do it. I'm gonna do it exactly like this. Bam, bam, bam. I'm gonna wait. Let's say I have to write something. This is what I need to write. I'm gonna sit down in front of my computer. I'm gonna open my computer, open the Word document. I'm gonna write for an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna do that. It's gonna take me 30 minutes. Like I have to edit. Let's say I have to edit. I'm gonna sit in front of my computer, open my software, my editing software. I'm gonna edit for 30 minutes, and you visualize yourself doing it. Like I'm gonna do this, that, and that. Like you visualize the whole thing. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be sat in front of my computer. I'm gonna do this and then that, and you visually imagine yourself doing it from start to the end, from the beginning until the end of that task. And then you just make those affirmations. It's gonna be like it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna do them. I need to do them, but I can do them, and I will do them. Or you make a prayer. This is more personal, depends on your faith or whatever, but it accomplishes the exact same thing. Basically, you want like the strength and guidance to do what needs to be done, but what it does, right, if you make that prayer or affirmation, it just reaffirms your ability to actually do what needs to be done. It just makes you more focused and on the task that needs to be done, more laser focus on it instead of, just fucking around, right? Because if you start your day and you take your phone and you go on social media, dating apps, video games, whatever, you just lost that focus on the big task. But if you start your day with a prayer or an affirmation about that task, suddenly it's like your whole day is revolving around those tasks that needs to be done because it's first thing that popped into your head, think about how powerful is that. If the first thing you do in the morning is remind yourself about the good work that you need to do later, and not in a bad way, in a good way, right? You'll crush that work. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. You'll achieve it, right? Either through like those affirmation or faith, because it's either way, it's the exact same thing. The result is the same. The result is you accomplishing the work, right? It all depends on how you perceive like religion. Are you a religious person or not? Do you have faith? That's your that's your business. Like that is you choose, you do you, right? But the only thing that matters is you want to constantly have, you want to be reminded about what's important, because if you start your day on social media, it fills your brain with bullshit, basically. If you go on dating apps, it fills your brain with bullshit. If you take your phone and play video games, it fills your brain with bullshit. But if the first thing that you do is think about your work, and you make those affirmations or you make those prayers, like you don't need to pray. If you pray, you don't need to ask like, oh, I want to crush that task. You can just ask for the strength to do the task that needs to be done. And that's enough to just, have the strength, exactly, have the strength to do that work. And if you start your day by reaffirming to yourself that this work is important, well, what do you think is going to happen throughout the day, right? That work will actually be the priority, because 99% of people, they say that the work is the priority, but what the fuck do they do when they wake up in the morning? They open their phone, they scroll, they doom scroll, they text, they waste their time. That's not a priority to me. Because if it was a priority, it would be the first thing that popped into your mind as soon as you wake up, right? And you just want to reaffirm that to yourself, that it's so important that this is literally the first thing that I'm thinking about. And what I found for me whenever I do this is, whenever I started doing this is, like I said, if I think about it the first thing in the morning, and I reassure myself that, it's going to be fine. You can do it. It's literally, you've planned it all out. You've imagined it exactly how it's going to be when you're sat in front of that task. Like it gives me comfort, reassurance that it's, it's fine. Whatever the task is, you can actually accomplish it. It's not that big of a deal. And it's often the first step is the hardest. And by imagining yourself and just, praying or doing those affirmations, you kind of you're taking that first step into doing that task in a way, because if you imagine yourself vividly doing the task, or if you think about the task, or if you talk about the task, well, you kind of started doing it in a way. So for me, it just removes a lot of friction, because if I think about it first thing in the morning, the worst is like, the worst for me, the worst is done. Like that first step is already engaged in. So it's really easy for me to actually sit down and do what needs to be done when it's time to be done, instead of just, fucking around and thinking about procrastinating, thinking about things that should not be on your priority list, right? Distractions and noise. This is all that they are, right? This is like a side note, but you should make a list of everything that needs to be done, right? Like, let's say you want to be a singer. You want to be a singer. What does a singer need to do every single day, right? Practice singing, writing music. Like, I don't know what a singer does, but I imagine they practice singing, they write music, and I don't know, they practice dancing. And they also promote their work. Like they do a post on Instagram like about their new album. Anything that is not one of those four tasks is either noise or distraction. It's not needed. It won't help you get closer to your goals. And you need to establish that list for yourself. It could be two things, three, four, five, six, seven. I like the less, the better, but you need to establish that list first. So anyway, you establish that list, and when you wake up, anything that is not in that list, it's a distraction for you. It's a waste of time. So when you wake up in the morning and you take your phone and you scroll whatever, this is a waste of time. But if you wake up first thing in the morning and you think about the tasks that needs to be done, right, and you vividly imagine them, and you reaffirm to yourself like, I can accomplish that task, it's gonna be fine. Or you either pray like, please give me the strength to actually be able to complete that task, or give me the guidance to complete that task. Well, suddenly, like, the hardest part of your day is it's already engaged. You have already started that task in a way. You just need to go sit down and accomplish it later. This is what I found for me, and it really helps. And it really shifted the way I saw the tasks that needed to be done. Because before that, it felt like a chore, right? But if you know that the task that you're gonna accomplish, right, the task that you're gonna engage with is accomplished, like you can actually finish it, you can actually accomplish it, there's a huge weight off of your shoulders, right? Because for a lot of for a lot of times, right, it's just that the mystery or the unknown is hard. Like it doesn't feel great. Like I'm gonna do that task, but how will I perform? That's not great. But if you remove that unknown part, the task is actually a lot easier to accomplish and to start. It's actually a lot easier to just start that task. So try it. Try it next morning. Wake up. As soon as you wake up, you either pray or you do affirmations about the task that needs to be done. It makes your brain, right, never forget about them, because they're always on your mind. If it is the first thing that you think about as soon as you wake up, you're gonna be thinking about them all day. And you'll see it's gonna be a lot easier for you to actually start and just accomplish any tasks that is on your list of tasks. So try it next morning and you'll really thank me once you do it.